Okay, today's class we are briefly going to see the introduction of distributed systems, which is our subject. Clear? From tomorrow class onwards, we will start our regular syllabus. Today, briefly, we will see the introduction of this one. What is this distributed system? Did anyone have any idea about the distributed systems? Voice okay kadandi? Are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Did anybody, any one of you have any idea about the distributed systems? There's an idea ఉందండి. Sharing
information between connected systems, interconnected systems.
Yeah, somewhat it is okay. By LAN also we are connecting the systems. Can we call our LAN as a distributed system?
No, sir.
In our lab, we are connecting the systems with some cables. We are connecting. We are forming a LAN. We can have to share the data from system to system with the help of LAN also. Can we call that one as a distributed system directly? If it is not, what is this distributed system? How can we define the distributed systems? Anybody else? How can we define the distributed systems? In simply in one line, how can we define this distributed system means a set of systems which are connected to one another. A set of systems which are in different locations connected to one another, so that they will try to work as a single system. A set of systems which are in different places connected with one another, so that they are trying to work as a single system. That concept is called distributed systems. Okay. The systems are in different locations. Each system will be in some location. They are in different locations. They are connected with one another, so that for the end user point of view, okay, the end user will feel that he is working on a single system, but even though actually it is not a single system. Okay, it is a combination of different systems. That concept is called the distributed systems. Clear? From the end user point of view, he is working on a single system, but actually in the background, okay, it is a combination of some number of systems. That type of concept is called distributed systems. For example, we are regularly using the WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. We are using them regularly. We are using that app in our mobile. We are using the WhatsApp or Facebook. From our point of view, what we are doing is directly we are using that app, okay, which is running on the server system. Our feeling is it is running on the server system. As a client, we are using that one. But when we go background of that one, we don't know whether that server system is a single system or it is a group of distributed systems. Whether all the components are in a single system or not, we don't know exactly. But from our point of view, we feel that we are using WhatsApp, which is running on some server system. From the end user point of view, he is working on a single system, but actually in the background, it is not a single system. It is a group of systems which are connected to one another, so that they will work together. Clear? Hard disk will be on some system. Okay. Printer will be on some system. RAM, some components will be on some system, like that. Different components of different systems are used by the end user. But in the end user point of view, he is using a single system. The type of concept is called the distributed systems. We will today briefly see the definition of this distributed systems. Okay. See, when we come to the basic of this distributed system, nowadays networks of computers are used everywhere. Everywhere we have different types of networks of computers are there. Okay, every organization, every school, every college, or everywhere, whenever we have a group of systems are there in any organization or any location, they are forming a network by using LAN or WAN or MAN or some technique. They are forming some network. Nowadays, networks of computers are used in everywhere. Instead of using the individual computers, everywhere they are using the computers as a network. Okay, the internet is one that provides the information of world as a web or village. Okay, with the help of this internet nowadays, the entire information of the world can be given to any village. By sitting in a village, we can get the entire world information with the help of this internet. Simply by sitting in our village, we are getting the details of what is happening in America, what is happening in Europe, what is happening in Delhi. Every world, the total information related to the world can be got from the village itself. We can get that information within fraction of seconds. Whatever the information we want nowadays, we can get that information within the fraction of seconds. As we are regularly browsing, we know very well that one. Different networks are composed and they used the internet. Okay, different networks are available. All they are using the internet, so that we can get, with the help of that internet, the information can be shared between different networks. The information available from one network can be shared to the other network with the help of that one. 1 minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
ఏం చేస్తున్నారు అందరూ?
Yes. Okay, guys. Sorry for disturbance. Okay, different networks are composed and they are used in nowadays. Different networks are in every area. They are forming their own networks, and these networks are connected to one another with the help of internet. They are connecting so that the information can be easily shared from network to network easily with the help of this internet. Okay, say different types of networks. For example, using mobile phones, we are connecting, we can form some network. Mobile phone networks are there. Corporate offices, they will form their own network. Factories, they are forming their networks. In the campuses like our college or etc., they are forming their networks. In the home also, separate network is formed. In car also, nowadays in the vehicles also, with the help of this one, they are forming the networks. Different types of networks are available in the total world, depending on the area where and situation where we are using the devices. Some type of network is formed. Okay, all these networks are using the background, the concept of one concept called distributed systems to communicate and coordinate their actions. Okay, how all these from the mobile phone network, we are able to communicate with the corporate network, which is a cabled network. From the mobile phone wireless network, we can communicate with the cable network. Okay, which is a wired network, a cabled network. How it is possible means from how all these networks are able to share information with one another, how they are making communication. The background concept of all these things is one concept that is called the distributed systems. With the help of this concept of distributed systems, okay, it is possible that all these different types of networks are able to communicate with one another. They are able to coordinate with one another with the help of this concept of these distributed systems. See, simply in one line, how can we define the distributed systems? Means a distributed system is nothing but a combination of networking plus distributed architecture plus distributed OS plus distributed application. A distributed system can be simply a combination of all these things: networking plus distributed architecture, as well as the distributed operating system, as well as the distributed application. That means the application we are running, the OS we are using, the architecture we are following, all these must support the distributed concept. That means, okay, they have to support the distributed concept. The distributed systems can be simply a combination of these four: networking, distributed architecture, OS, as well as the applications. Now we will briefly see the definition. What is this distributed systems? One minute, Andy. Something has happened. I will close and reopen that one again. Please be patient. Oh shit. Sorry guys, actually I have prepared the PPT, but I forgotten to save. I lost that one. That's why the screen is empty. I lost the PPT that I have prepared. Maybe I forgotten to save that one after making that one. Only one slide I have saved. Remaining I forgot to save. Okay guys, no problem at all. Okay, tomorrow onwards we will start our regular DS classes. And see, actually today I want to briefly let you know the examples of what is distributed system, what are the various real-time examples of the distributed systems. But unfortunately, we are unable to do as the PPT is not saved. Okay, we can continue that one in the next class onwards. We will happily go on that one. Clear? Okay, once again, I'm sorry, as I am unable to save the PPT. Okay, we will come back again from the tomorrow class onwards without any breakage. We will continue our classes. Thank you very much. Thank you.